Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria. For those of you who don't know me, or if it's your first time watching this channel, welcome. I usually do a lot of videos on solo traveling and how to travel cheap, and I'm so glad on this one. I really want to share with you on how to move to a foreign country. So let's get into it. As you might have seen from my last video, I've lived in 6 different countries in the past 3.5 years. So on this one, I really want to show you on my real life experience on what I really felt when I'm about to move. So first, think as it is a fresh start. Sometimes you feel like I really want to go outside of my box because I don't really know myself. I don't know what I really like, what I really don't like. I couldn't even imagine that I'm making this video for you. And sometimes it's good to be a part of your usual box because you will realize more on who you are and what you're passionate to. And it is sad to leave your family, your friends, even the best ones.
I'm going to have a 10 because she's the best.
Your pets or even your plants. But imagine that you'll be back as a different person. You will expand yourself more and find greater opportunities out there. And moving itself is already a very amazing opportunity for you to understand different cultures, like different ways of living, and by the end of the day you can offer more to the world. Next one, don't be afraid of homesickness. Personally saying, I can't really relate to this one because it just doesn't happen at all in the past 3.5 years. But trust me, it's very normal for you to feel homesick. Oh, I miss my family, I miss my friends, or maybe I miss my boyfriend. But like you can make it better. Like you can bring a lot of comfort food. Like for me, I bring like 15 Indomies for 1 semester, a bunch of chili, and also Indonesian soy sauce. Like can't be another soy sauce. You know what? Let me bring Cibutnya again to cook the easiest home food from Indonesia. Let me take you to a small journey of ketoprak. It is a vegetarian dish from Jakarta. We use tofu, fried. That drizzling oil sound. Crispiness. Bean sprouts. A lot of ground peanut and chili mixed together. Some lime juice, yum, and of course the Indonesian soy sauce. Also some vermicelli, and then ta-da! It is ready to be served. Okay, that's enough for now. And just imagine that by the time you meet your friends, your family, doesn't matter if it's like a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or by the time you graduated already, it's gonna be like the best thing in life that you have been waiting for. And in the end of the day, people will see you as a different person, someone who's better, and you can share a lot of stories with them. Next one, learning the language. So I usually have the tendency of choosing a country where I really want to know the language of. For example, when I decided to go for Mexico, I really want to practice more my Spanish.
Gracias. Hasta luego.
Since I started already in China. Ya hablo más español ahora, pero antes no. So you will understand more into the culture. For example, I'm also learning Japanese right now. By the time I understand a little bit of like the basics of the language, I realized when I was in Japan that I was ignoring it too much and not understanding and feeling what Japanese wanted to say to me before. And you will also feel the sense of belonging. For example, when I was in Mexico, there was a stalker following me around my house because like the restaurant owner told me like, oh Maria, there's someone who's searching for you, and then I was like, what? And then because I was so scared that I'm not gonna be safe, I decided to just reported everything to the whole community speaking Spanish, even though my Spanish wasn't that good. I just told them like, oh, estoy asustada, oh, there's a stalker around me, like, can you please report it if he's around? And then, you know what, like, they were really caring. And then, like, by the time to time, they were also still asking me, oh, Maria, ¿dónde vas? Where are you going? Even though I'm just going to work. But then, like, having the sense of belonging to a community is just so amazing. People will know you better. You will also know them better, and also like know the backstory of like everything that happened. It touched my heart. Next one, take a glimpse into the culture. It is very related to knowing a language. I mean, if you have the basic of a language, you will understand how people express themselves and also how they want to tell their feelings to others. For example, when I was in Japan, I didn't understand what people want to tell me because they're quite closed in a way, and for example, in another way, in Mexico, like I take things in a bad way, even though they just want to tell me like how comfortable am I in Mexico. And yeah, it will really help you to integrate with the culture better and feel comfortable on living there. And by like how to know a little bit of the culture, it's always a good start if you have a friend from that country that will tell you like do's and don'ts. You know what, let me give you an example. Do you remember my friend Fanya? You might have seen her from the last video.
So, we have a special Serbian coffee.
We were drinking Serbian coffee. It is not just a drink, but it is also a ritual. Originated from Turkey, this unfiltered coffee is usually served with a sweet delight called hatluk. And then right now she's gonna tell us on how to see our future from the dry coffee from our own cup.
And we'll close it like this. So if you want to bring good things to you, you should turn it to you, towards you. And if you want something just to go away from you, do like this. But I want good things to happen to me. Yeah. So I'll just bring it. So we are now leaving for a couple of minutes. Our coffee to be prepared for reading.
I'm gonna flip it out because I wanna throw negative things and negative thoughts from myself, so I'm gonna flip it out.
Hey, that's animal, you know, or something like that. Something like.
But if you don't worry. Like Google can answer everything. Like search for things you can do, things which are acceptable in that country, and yeah, it will really help you to live better, to belong more into the community, make yourself at home in those countries that you're gonna move in. Next one, pack almost nothing. In fact, you don't use 70% of your wardrobe right now. Take a peek. You have way more than you need. It's a learning curve, like you will understand more what you really need. Like I started very bad when I was in China. I got like 2 big luggages and 1 cabin bag, which was in total 60 kilograms. Trust me, you're gonna like save a lot of money if you pack efficiently. But then actually I got better. When I was moving to Switzerland, I only got 21 kilograms with a small cabin bag, so it was like 25 kilograms instead, and I don't have to pay any extra, and it was so easy for me to commute from the airport to the place where I live. And actually it was summer and winter, so I only got like 6 summer and winter clothes each, and also 3 pants each. I don't wear skirts, so even better, and I feel so amazing because I really use like every single thing that I bring. And I also learned that, oh, I can't buy more things, like more clothes, because it's gonna add up to my storage. Because moving, like, to be honest, moving is temporary, so it's always better to bring less and but feel as fulfilled as you are. Next one, don't expect the same product because it's gonna be so hard for you to find the same one that you have in your home country. For example, as a girl, it will be hard if you have a specific face routine because maybe you use prescribed products or local products. I mean, you can like change it instead, make it into a DIY face product, or even find local products that you're gonna move to the country to. So, and it will also consume a lot of weight in your luggage. So try to find like internationally known brands, or even support the locals in the country that you're gonna live. Finally another sunny day here. So thankful. It's been raining so bad this week. I really want to thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate all the likes, all the beautiful comments from the previous video. I'm just so glad that you really like that one. So can you really relate on the points that I mentioned about how to move to a foreign country? Or you tell me on the comments down below if you have anything additional in mind so I can be better next time. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.